All right, everybody. So once you've got those buildings drawn, 3/4 angle blocks merged to the vanishing point, the next part that I would like to talk about is drawing windows. Now this part can be tricky and it can take a little bit of time, but you're going to get a grade drawing the windows, as you can see here, and I'm going to be looking for that in terms of you drawing the windows, because drawing the windows really creates the illusion of distance merging to the vanishing point. Now, as you can see in this end of the handout, the lines are merged to the vanishing point, but as you go down the side of each building, what I'd like for you to notice is that the lines, as you go down the building, those angles, they're all going to change. Each one of those lines individually that you draw, those angles will change. What I want you to notice is that the building windows, they're not just the same angle as you see here, because if you take a look at my pencil, when I line it up to the angle of the window, notice how it's totally missing the vanishing point. If you draw windows that look like this, you're not going to get the points here. You're not going to get the points here on the grade slip, which is worth 20 points, because that's showing me that you don't understand how to draw a 1-point perspective. And to create that illusion of drawing perspective of a building means including windows on a building. And as you can see here, as I move my pencil and I'm looking at these angles, each one of these angles on the side of this building, you can see that each one of them are drawn separately. To create the separation in the windows is easy. It's just the vertical lines, all right? So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to draw the windows that are facing the street only. They're going to get the pivoting action off of the vanishing point with the ruler. Notice how this student drew their lines on the side of the building which faces the street only. Those lines of the building, they all merge to the vanishing point. The only time this does not take place is on the side of the building that's facing towards you. They're going to be vertical and horizontal only. And the reason why is because when you first draw that block, as you see here, vertical and horizontal, these lines will be horizontal and vertical only, because to make that rectangle shape was composed of vertical and horizontal lines only. So watch my demonstration, and I know it can be a little bit confusing at first, but when you do it, you'll catch on by just actually doing it. So here we go. What I like to do is pivot my ruler off of the vanishing point. Do you see how I can turn that? And by me holding my pencil right on the vanishing point, I can turn the ruler, and each one of these angles that you're going to draw, it's going to be aimed right at the vanishing point. So here we go. I'm going to start from the top of the building that's facing the street. I'm going to return my pencil to the vanishing point, bring it down a little bit, draw another line. Put the pencil on the vanishing point. Now keep your eye over here, bring it down a little bit, draw another line. Put the pencil back on the vanishing point, keep your eye over here, bring it down a little bit, draw another line. Put the pencil on the vanishing point, bring it down a little bit. Notice how when I go below the original horizontal line, that the lines actually begin to go the opposite direction. Now, pay very close attention to this next part. When I go to draw the separation in the windows, here we have a vertical line. I'm just going to draw a vertical line in between, creating those separations of the windows. There we have it. Okay? Now, for the side of the building that's facing towards you, Horizontal and vertical only because this part of the building is made of horizontal and vertical lines only. So to create that illusion that we're turning the corner, what I'm going to do is set my ruler, and I'm going to pick up off of where I left off with one of those windows, and I'm going to draw myself a horizontal line. Here's another one. Draw yourself a horizontal line. And I'm going to go down the side of the building, the part of the 3/4 angle building that's facing towards you. And again, folks, we're in the business of drawing an illusion. The illusion of depth. And there we have it. I'm going to draw myself some vertical lines to create the separation in the windows. There we go. There we go. All right. And there we go. Notice how it looks like we could turn the corner. All right? You're going to do this same process on all of these buildings which you have drawn. So I'm going to draw another one. I'm going to begin by placing my pencil onto the vanishing point. And once again, remember everybody, you can turn off of that vanishing point if you hold your pencil on the vanishing point, and your ruler can kind of pivot off of that. And that's how you can keep yourself straight. All right? I'm going to go down the building like you see here. Start drawing in those windows, everybody. Draw them like you see here. Remember, all of the angles of the windows, the side of the building facing the street, each angle is a little bit different. And you have to draw them individually in efforts to create that illusion of distance. All right? There we go.